Ketoers. Last week I told you all that I was going to be doing a Mexican keto night, and it ended up getting postponed because my husband kept on changing his mind on what he wanted for dinner. So I'm sorry that it's taken, I think, an extra 5 days to get this video out to you, but I finally ended up making it last night, and it was the best keto-friendly steak and cheese quesadilla I've ever eaten. And that's true. I mean, I didn't feel like I was eating anything low carb or something that I was trying to lose weight on. And my husband loved it too. Kids loved it. So I don't think they missed the flour tortillas. Anyways, there's something I add to my quesadillas. And if any of you ever visit myskinnyplate.com, you'll see that I did a post on, it's called Skinny Grilled Chicken Burrito. And what I add to it is I did a copycat recipe of Taco Bell's creamy jalapeno sauce. And you know that sauce that they put on their quesadillas. And I do believe they used to put it on their spicy chicken burrito, but they don't make that burrito anymore. But they put it on their quesadillas. So I added that to my quesadillas last night, and I changed the recipe around to where it's keto friendly. And in one of the ingredients, it requires sugar. Well, when I did the recipe, I think it was last year for the burrito, before I was doing keto, I used Splenda in place of sugar to make it lower calorie. Well, last night I used the stevia raw sugar for the ingredients, so it was completely like the whole thing had a half a carb, and it served 8 people. I'm going to show the videos of my dinner last night, the whole process, and I'm going to mention that when I was doing the creamy jalapeno sauce recipe, my daughter started fussing in the back, so I lost focus and I left out the most important ingredient. So remember, a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin is needed for this creamy jalapeno sauce to taste really great. You cannot forget the 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. I'll even add a little note above it and then ingredients listed below, or you can go to myskinnyplate.com and in the keyword part of my website, just type in creamy jalapeno sauce and scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll see the skinny grilled chicken burrito recipe. You'll see the whole list of how I do the sauce. Just omit the Splenda and add stevia, packet of stevia instead. Alright, well, I'm going to show you the whole process. Stay tuned. Here's the recipe for the creamy jalapeno sauce that is similar to, if not better than, Taco Bell's. 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. 1 packet of stevia. And all of this will serve 8 quesadillas or burritos. Right. 4 teaspoons of diced jalapenos. And then 4 teaspoons of the jalapeno brine. Three and 4. Okay, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. A 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. A 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, pinch of salt, and I believe that's it. And then just stir it up. And then let it chill for a few hours in the fridge so all the seasonings will have time to settle in. You don't have to, but it tastes better that way. Alright, then that's it. Now it's time to make the steak quesadillas. We're using the Toya Factory olive oil whole grain white. It's only got 6 net carbs, 13 grams fiber, and 100 calories. 6 net carbs for a huge piece. You take that creamy jalapeno sauce I showed you before. You take a tablespoon and you smear it on just half of the tortilla. Take my already cooked and seasoned shoulder sliced steak, and I put cumin and cayenne pepper for my seasoning. I love cumin. I'm not the best at presentation, so it's not going to look totally pretty, but it's going to be yummy. Then you take a quarter of a serving, or a quarter cup of Mexican cheese blend, which is 1 serving. And 3 jalapenos, because we like everything hot. You take the sauced up half, you fold it on top, and you put it right into a panini press. And you just wait for that to get that nice golden look. And I do believe it's done. Oh yeah. If you would smell what I am smelling right now. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision. Now look at that beautiful plate. Oh my god, I cannot believe it is keto friendly. Now let's take a little close-up of the inside. Oh, look at that creamy jalapeno sauce. Steak, jalapeno, and cheese. Let me just give you a nice little teaser. Eat me! I won't make you fat. You will lose weight eating me. Okay. Just a little close up. And there you have it. Keto-friendly steak quesadilla. Very low carb, and I will have the macros listed. I bet you wish you had some smell-o-vision a couple seconds ago. Don't deny it. The smell that was coming from my panini grill was amazing. And the whole quesadilla, including the 1 serving of sour cream, including the 1 serving of salsa, and then including the 1 serving of spicy guacamole, came out to 311 calories. And get this part, 9.4 net gram carbs. That whole plate. And that's including, there was 1 gram for the sour cream, and I get Breakerstone brand, so that one has only 1 gram. And then I get the generic Publix brand mild salsa, which has 2 grams of carb minus 1 gram fiber, so it was only 1 gram carb. And then the guacamole, the one I got is spicy guacamole. It's 45 calories for 2 tablespoons and 3 carbs minus 2 net, so it's 1. So if you omit the sour cream, salsa, and guacamole, you can save 3 carbs, and it'll only be 6.4 net carbs for the entire quesadilla. If you just want the steak, the cheese, and the creamy jalapeno sauce, and the couple pieces of jalapeno. The jalapeno sauce only has a half a carb split 8 ways. I'm not going to do the math for you, but you really need to do the math for it. Dividing 8 people from half a carb. So basically, it's like no. That creamy jalapeno sauce was no carbs. The steak had no carbs. The cheese had 1 gram of carb, but it says less than 1 gram of fiber. So I don't know if that's 3/4 fiber, half a gram of fiber, 1/4 of fiber. I don't know how much to deduct, but it said 1 gram of carbs and then less than 1 gram of fiber. So you tell me how much I should subtract. But either way, you can't beat that. especially when other tortilla brands I used to get for my quesadillas have like close to 40 grams of carbs for just the tortilla alone. So yeah, that was it. Anything else? Oh, it had 6.3 grams of saturated fat. It had 19 grams of fat. I'm trying to remember offhand. 3 grams of sugar, 20 grams of protein, and sodium I think was a tad bit over 900 milligrams. But when you're doing keto, you want to add a little bit more sodium to your diet to offset all the water and everything you're losing. You want electrolytes. You want to add some sodium, not too much, but it's okay to have a little extra when you're on a ketogenic diet. All right, so tomorrow is my 6-week weigh-in, and I am uber excited because I'm like shrinking. My son's like, "Mommy, you're shrinking," and I'm like, that's fine by me. And I have a couple more surprises in the works for you. You're gonna like it. So stay tuned. Lisa from myskinnyplate.com.